You walked through a narrow opening between two stone shelters. No door closed behind you. No wall separated you from the next breath of another human being. Only distance. And even distance was temporary. Most people today imagine privacy as something natural, an invisible right built into human life. A room, a lock, a space untouched by others. But that idea is recent, fragile, almost experimental in the long timeline of humanity. For most of our existence, privacy did not exist. Not because humans chose to reject it, but because the concept had not yet become necessary for survival. Archaeological traces from early settlements show clusters of bodies, not houses. Sleeping areas blended into working areas. Firelight revealed everything: faces, injuries, emotions, arguments, births. Nothing was hidden because hiding served no evolutionary purpose in a world where isolation often meant death. But this raises a disturbing contradiction. If the human mind today craves solitude, how did it function in an environment where solitude was nearly impossible? Researchers suggest something unsettling. The early human brain was not shaped for privacy. It was shaped for surveillance. Every glance carried meaning. Every silence was information. Every movement was social data being processed in real time. There was no personal life. There was only shared existence. And in 2018, anthropologists studying hunter-gatherer societies noticed something strange. Even today, in the last remaining non-industrial communities, people rarely act as if they are alone, even when physically separated. The mind continues to behave as if others are present, watching, interpreting, remembering. It suggests something deeper. Privacy did not disappear. It was never fully installed in the human operating system. Instead, civilization slowly overrode a system that once prioritized constant social awareness. Walls, doors, and isolated rooms did not create privacy. They created a controlled illusion strong enough to override ancient instincts. But the old system still remains underneath. This is why silence feels uncomfortable. Why being watched changes behavior. Why solitude can feel both peaceful and unsettling at the same time. Ancient humans lived inside a continuous social field where identity was not internal, it was distributed across the group. A person did not have a self in isolation. The self only stabilized when reflected through others. And yet, this structure carried a cost. Without private space, conflict had nowhere to dissolve. Emotions had nowhere to hide. Tension did not fade. It accumulated in the open air between people. Survival depended not on escape, but on constant negotiation of presence itself. Over time, something shifted. Agriculture expanded. Settlements grew denser. Social hierarchies formed. And suddenly, visibility became dangerous. Not physically, but psychologically. The need to protect thought, emotion, and intention emerged as complexity increased. Privacy was not invented for comfort. It was invented for control. And today, when we close a door behind us, we are not simply entering a room. We are stepping into a modern illusion so powerful that it temporarily erases millions of years of shared exposure. But the deeper question remains unresolved. If humanity spent almost its entire history without private space, what exactly are we protecting ourselves from now? Other people, or the ancient memory of never having been alone at all?